But I'm just so honored to have this interview today. For the first time in 45 years, Thomas Reid Jr. is waking up without having to go to work for the Cincinnati Police Department. He retired as a sergeant, the most senior employee for the department, and he served all across the city during his time with CPD. We invited Sergeant Reid this morning to share some of his stories on the force. You're always going to be Sarge to some guys, I guess,
right,
whether you retire or not. Welcome, Sergeant.
I doubt if anybody knows my first name anyway.
Sarge or Sergeant.
Right.
So 45 years. Did you ever think when you started out as a police officer that you would do it for that long?
Not at all.
No?
Not at all. It's been a great career and everything, and it's a good profession. The Cincinnati Police Department is very progressive. We're meeting the needs of the communities. And it's just a good job right now, you know.
Well, Cincinnati has really served as a role model for a lot of other parts of the country. Talk
Yes.
to me a little bit about that, because you've seen a lot of changes in those 45 years.
I have definitely seen a lot of changes, and the best thing that I can say for this job now is the body-worn cameras. That stops a lot of problems, and it helps the police perform better and making sure that they don't make the mistakes, the common mistakes that have been made in the past. So you're talking about, I remember when I was a kid, the Dick Tracy watch on the cartoons
Right.
and stuff. We got that now. And just different things of this nature. The MDCs in the car, the cameras in the car, and you know, just the things like that. And it helps people be more relaxed, and the officer be more relaxed, because everybody, they both know they're being recorded.
Right.
So these are the type of things that have helped.
Do you think it builds trust between the community and officers?
It builds trust, but I would have never thought that people would distrust us as much as they did, and they had to be relied upon these type of extra things, but it has helped, and I see what it, and I can see the difference. I can see the difference.
Well, do you think that pendulum kind of swings both ways? There are times in the country and times in America when there is more trust between police and community, and then right now we seem like we're in a time where it's not as much in some parts of the country.
When I first came on 45 years ago and we hit the street, a supervisor said, anytime you're on the street, remember, there's always at least 2 sets of eyes watching you. Now you better think it's about 30 cameras or something like that watching you. So, and that's how the pendulum has swung to that far. But you know, in the long run, it's needed.
Well, so what was the first thing you did when you woke up this morning, or the first thing you thought, that I don't have to go to work today?
I should have had to come here.
I know. We still made you get up early.
Right.
But what are you going to do today on your first day off?
Well, I'm going to Columbus with my son. We're making an outing. I'm going to the printing board, and I'm signing off my paperwork.
Nice.
I'll be really gone then.
You were telling me you have a 16-year-old son.
I
Are you
have a
looking
16.
forward to more experiences with him, more time with him?
Yes, he's 5'11", about 250 pounds. So.
Well, what do you say to the younger officers coming into the police force now, that things are a little bit different from the time when you came in?
Take your time, do the best you can do, treat people the way you want to be treated.
Well, I think that's good advice for probably any job, don't you?
Right.
Well, thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Do you have a favorite moment?
There's so many of them,
Yeah.
you just can't think about it, you know, and I'm just going to go out like that with thinking that I can't sit back and say everything was sugar and spice and everything nice, but there are so many good times that I've had on this job. It's, you know,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. But
Well, thank you for your sacrifice. I have a lot of law enforcement in my family, so thank you for all the sacrifice of your family and for you, Sergeant Reid. It was so nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you much. All right.
We'll be right back.